Hi, Joan. It's Friday. Welcome. So good to see you all. Beverly, Casey. Okay, so I'm going to give an option, and you'll just love this because it gets the blood flow to the head. And we've talked about the blood flow to the head really helps with depression. And I know right now people are suffering a lot more from depression or loneliness. So we want to do a lot of blood flow to the head. That can be an inversion also. So let's start with the feet straight up the wall. Now the knees can be bent. Let's place one hand on the heart, one below the belly button, and just let yourself relax. So I'm going to give you an option, whatever feels right. If you want the legs straighter or more bent. Let's just start to feel the breath as we have one hand on the abdomen, one hand on the heart chakra. Expand the lungs with that inhale. Even more, sipping in the oxygen like you're filling up a balloon. And open the mouth, everybody. Let's exhale. Couple audible sighs. Let me hear you in the next state over. I know we can do it. Some people even like to flutter their lips, just whatever comes to you naturally, let it go. Feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen also on the inhale, not just the lungs, all the way down the throat, into the lungs, even into the abdomen. On that inhale, exhale, feel the contraction. Allowing yourself to be present in this moment, right here, right now. Soften the facial muscles. And just take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day today. Nice. And then slowly, one last deep breath, everybody. Audible exhale, let it go. And from here, we're going to scoop out the abdominals. We're just going to release the hands to the side. I'm going to just show you a profile if you want to see it. So if you can, legs up the wall. If you need a strap instead, just put that strap right here. But we're going to play with scooping out the abdominals. I want you to just feel it with your legs up the wall and then arching the lower back so there would be daylight. I want you to just feel that as you rotate the pelvis. Knees should be bent, so we arch the lower back. It should feel great. And then we scoop it out, pulling the spine towards the floor. And when you scoop it out, the sits bones can come up off the floor. And then we arch, the sits bones go towards the floor. It's just more of a feeling. And let's see then if we can circle. Circle. Knees need to be soft. Rotate that pelvis. We're trying to rotate it in circles. So I'm just giving this side view I think it's better to be up the wall, but if you have a strap, that's fine too. So we're circling the whole pelvic girdle. And we're feeling good. Breathe it out. Take your time. Feel what you're doing. Nice. And then let's circle the other way. And again, you can have your hands, if you're on the wall, resting to the sides, and you can actually use the hands for a little bit of support, or they're up in the strap. So play around and massage your lower back. Make this feel phenomenal. So you're trying to just create some rotation through the pelvis. Can come up off the mat. You can lean to a side. Then maybe just rock side to side. Bend the knees, arms at the sides. I'm going to offer an option to take them off the wall, or the feet can be on the wall. We're just going to, on our own freestyle. This is the Hashmit. He likes this one. You can use the core if you want to fully engage, or just relax with the twist. So we're just bringing the knees slowly to one side. You can pause, stay there. If you have to move away from the wall, so be it. Find a comfortable place for you. Closing your eyes, exploring the inside of your body. And if you don't have a wall, no problem. Just arms teed out to the side, and we're just shifting or staying on one side or the other. Breathing, making it feel good for you. Ten more seconds like that. Keep breathing. We're going to play around with this. So again, you can have the feet in the strap if you prefer, or just to the wall. So we are going to press into the wall, or if your feet are in the strap, you can do the same thing, but the wall we can get more leverage. And we're going to start to give our spine a massage by lifting the hips up off the floor, lifting and lowering. Or maybe you're just staying up if your body's saying to do that. If you have the strap, just pull in. Again, if you can, find a door or wall. Lifting, wonderful for a massage. If you're tight in the shoulders, see if you can come up higher and let your body weight open your tight areas. Use your breath, everybody. Just let it go. This is all about feeling good, lifting, lowering. Be as creative as you like. So if your body is saying, ow, it hurts with bent knees at the wall, straighten the legs a little more. If you're tight in the shoulder or a hip, use this time to lean your body weight into that area. 10 more seconds like that. I just hope to God my mirror doesn't fall on top of me. If it does, someone called 911. Okay. All right, let's open the legs out in a straddle. You can bend those knees. If your straddle only goes up to here, that's fine, or here. But bend the knees. Bend and lengthen. Now we're going to stretch the torso. Interlace the fingers, turn the pelvis away. We'll bend and lengthen through the knees. Again, if you're on the floor, you push the shoulders back. Actually, yeah. If you're even with the strap, you push the shoulders back. Deep breaths. See if you can go in even deeper and make this feel phenomenal for you. Alternating, bending one knee deeper than the other. No rush. I'd even recommend staying a couple breaths in one position before you ease into the next. Couple full rounds of breathing. So that you're not rushing, you're feeling bodily sensations. Nice. And I'm just going to give an option for a little bit of core, hands behind the head, and a lift and lower. Now this is with the straddle. Knees can be soft. Open the mouth. Feel the spine pushing in towards the mat. Play around with it. You might want the feet on the wall or not on the wall. Again, you don't have to have the wall. You could do the same thing without the wall. I personally prefer the wall, but hey, sometimes we only have the space we have. Just making it work for you. Bending those knees as we exhale and lift. Or if you want to just stretch, stay in that straddle, relaxing back. 20 seconds, you guys. If you're doing the core, mind-body connection. Everybody breathing. 5 seconds left. Nice. And feet back on the wall or in the strap, wide apart. Toes facing towards the sky. Now we lift and lower with open knees. Lift and lower. So you just do what feels right for you. If that lower back's bothering you, maybe you don't want to lift. Maybe you just want to shake the hips side to side. There's so many choices. It's you connecting with your body. Looking for your tight areas where you need to release. Breathe it out, you guys. Don't hold that breath. Making it feel phenomenal for you. Nice. And you can keep going up and down. Another core option, pull the feet away, cross the right elbow to the left knee to right elbow. Go in deeper, pull the belly button to the floor. Or you guys just keep going up and down. Listen to your body. So this is a crunch. Sorry, my back is to the camera. I know it's more auditorial than visual because I want you to feel the mind-body connection more than doing it exactly how I do it. You know when you're working your core or when you're kind of faking it. You know. Rather have you do 2 intense than 20 not really being present. 10 seconds. Nice. And from here, we're going to bend the knees all the way down. Feet together, knees together. So if you have the strap, same thing with the strap. And we're on the inhale. We're going to push with the soles of the feet either into your strap or into the wall. Hands, if you're on the wall, reach overhead. Open the shoulders, knees together. Feel it. Feel the inner thighs. Now try to get the tailbone to touch the floor. Okay, that should feel great in the sacrum. Oh my God, that feels so good. Breathe. Okay, this is an isometric work. We're full contraction. We're working everything. Now the inhale, we soften. Deep breath, exhale, reach, pull, push. You're working everything. You can work around, maybe tuck and arch, see what feels best for your lower back. Try to get the knees together. That works different muscles. And relax. Nice. Take it easy. And let's slowly bring the knees to the right. So we're bringing knees right, arms left. Now, if you're on the wall, let the soles of the feet be on the wall. Otherwise, we're just twisting to the right with the knees, arms left. If you're on the wall, use the soles of the feet. Just try pushing a little. And notice how you can, if you push off with the feet a little, you can arch the lower back. You can play around with the pelvis. Use that bottom edge of the wall. If you're in the twist on the floor without the wall, you can do the same thing. Feel as if you are pushing off with your feet and maybe arching and rounding, even while you're in the spinal twist. Breathe it out. If you're too close to the wall, back away from the wall if it doesn't feel right. Okay, you're gonna have to figure out what feels right for you, distance from the wall. You can play around with it. There's no one exact way, okay? Knees right, left elbow to the left. Let's bring the hands behind the head, bend the elbows. Let's just stay in this beautiful twist. Oh, that feels so good. Let me hear you breathe. I might have to make you guys send me recordings of your breathing just to make sure you're breathing. You can massage that right hip a little into the mat by rolling a little to the right, rolling a little to the left. So spinal twist, knees stacked to the right, feet on the wall if you have a wall. Going to give another option, working the obliques. So we come up with that left elbow. We push off on the right. So level one, this is plenty. Or just stay in the twist. Level two, you can actually lift the feet up off the floor if you like. We won't do the level three today. Is this enough? Beautiful, you guys. Breathe it out. Feel that lift, working the obliques. Or just stay in the twist. 10 seconds. This is intense. And now follow me carefully. Stay to the right. Slide the legs out straight at a diagonal. We start to slide the legs straight down the right edge of the wall. We push the right heels into the bottom edge of the wall, and we try to open up this left hip to the sky. Now you could do the same thing even if you don't have a wall. So basically, I can show you if you're not sure, if you don't have a wall, your knees are to the right, you straighten at a diagonal to the right, and then we have straight legs to the right, twisting the torso overhead to the left. Again, you don't have to have the wall. It just provides more leverage. I love the wall, but we just work with what we have. Legs to the right, at a diagonal. Torso to the left. Breathe it out. Oh my God, it's so good to see everybody. Friday. Thank God it's Friday yoga on the wall. So have fun with this. So you can kind of roll a little in and out of it. If your feet are on the wall, push off. Use the leverage. Maybe rock a little, opening this left hip, the IT band, the hip flexor. 2 more breaths. This should feel great to you. If it doesn't, wiggle around or find a location that does. Take responsibility for your practice so that you make this practice serve you. Nice, beautiful, you guys. Bend both knees. Come back to your spine. Pull the knees into the chest. So we're still towards the wall if you have a wall. If not, don't worry, just rock side to side. Maybe circle. Play around with this. Allow the neck muscles to stretch. This is your massage for the day. So make it good for you. We can go into happy baby. Again, if you prefer the strap, you can have the strap. Or since we have the wall, just an option, feet into the wall, maybe rocking side to side, modified happy baby. Don't be afraid to use that wall. Do you guys remember what I call the wall? Your best friend. Remember, the wall is your best friend because it will support you. It will help spot you. Usually it stays there, it doesn't run away, you know, all those good things. Love your wall, even if it has dirty footprints all over it. Any variation is fine. You don't have to have the sits bones up to the wall, but you can if you're pretty flexible. But otherwise, I recommend being away from the wall 6 inches to 12 inches maybe. Good. I'm just going to offer another core option, you guys. Reaching, double reach in a straddle to the opposite side. If you don't want to do that, stay with your happy baby or your feet on the wall. Okay, so you listening to your body. See if you can make yourself work harder. If you are working harder, give it a little more oomph. Feel the core working. I just invite you to do that. Push your limits a little in a safe way. Feels good. Get your heart rate up. And then we'll go a little faster. Okay, we don't normally do that, but today we are. Side to side, one reach to something different. Breathe it out. Nice. And both feet back up the strap or the wall. Both legs either up your strap, up the wall. We're going to massage out, lifting and lowering the hips. So don't just quickly do it. Take as much time. Find a way that really serves you. That's it. Explore and navigate the interior of your body. If you're ready, we'll bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. And we'll push with the hands against the thighs. So closing your eyes, just feel this. So if you're just on your mat, I don't think you need the strap for this one. You can just have the soles of the feet together. And we're kind of pushing as hard as we can with the hands to release the head of the femur a little bit out of the pelvic socket. So just to get an opening, a stretch. I recommend it against the wall if you have a wall. If not, just freestyle on the floor is fine. And then let's play with just pressing just the right side, just the right, feel it. So again, you can be fully on the floor flat, Supta Baddha Konasana if you don't have the wall, that's fine. And let's push the left side. How does that feel for you? Is there a way that would feel better? Try a different location for the hand, maybe closer to the hip or closer to the knee. And then on your own, pushing right and left, not just rushing, take as much time as you can. Feel it, breathe it. Staying there, searching around, another core option, just a little lift and lower. Try to hold the lift if you're coming up, or just keep the massaging with the palms of the hands. Try to come up a little higher, that's it. Open the mouth wherever you are and breathe. Feel the core working. If you're choosing the core, maybe even put one hand on the abdomen. You should feel it contracting. 10 seconds. Open the mouth. And gently, we're going to bring both knees to the left. Stack the knees. Arms to the right. Spinal twist. Again, if you feel too close to the wall, push back a little. This should not be painful. If you don't have a wall, same thing. Knees left, arms right. Feel the twist. Maybe you need to roll a little left, roll a little right. Welcome Mary, Arad, Michelle, Nancy, Carolyn, Anne. Great to see you all. Marcia, Curious Marie, Michael, Pam. Yay, glad you all made it. Big class. So if you're using the wall, remember you can push off with the soles of the feet gently and explore the inside of your body here. Arms right, knees left. Deep, loving, healing breaths right into your heart chakra. We'll gently bring the hands behind the head, palms facing the back of the skull. Right elbow reaching right. Just feel that arch. Tuck and arch the lower back. You know how we do cat-cow? This is kind of like cat-cow on our side. This is cow giving birth. Okay, sorry, but we want to get in touch with the pelvic area. Breathe it out. Feeling that pelvis. Okay, why did I say giving birth? Well, we just want to connect with that area. And I could be wrong, but I don't know. I've never seen a cat or a cow give birth, but I think they probably do it on their side. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to shut up here. Let's just stretch, make this feel good. You H4 people can make me the wiser. Maybe I could watch a video about birthing. Okay, so just stay here enjoying this nice stretch. Or if you want the oblique work, we can push up on the left elbow and come up towards the right knee, but we reach over to the left. That's level 1. Level 2, you can actually go ahead and lift the feet and knees up and down. This is very advanced. Don't feel like you have to do it. Breathe it out, you guys. Make it feel right for you. So if you need to modify a little, that's okay. And last one. Good. Now listen carefully. We're going to extend the legs down the wall. So they're still on the left side. We're going to straighten the legs out, not lock them, but straighter. And the heels are into the bottom edge of the wall. And we're going to twist the torso to the right. So you should feel this all along the right side of the body. Again, you can do this without the wall, keeping the legs reaching over to your left, but twisting the torso to the right. And even here, you can roll more to the left, onto the left shoulder, roll back to the right. Use the feet for leverage if you have the wall, and try to push maybe even harder against the wall, especially with that right foot, to really get this beautiful opening. Nice. And when you're ready, we'll bend both knees. We'll open them as wide as we can. Good. You can push against the wall, toes turned out, reach overhead. Try to get the tailbone to push into the wall. Open the knees even wider. If you don't have the wall, same thing. You can just hold on to the knees, pull down, knees wide apart. Push with the soles of the feet if you have the wall. Oh my God, this feels great. Hopefully it feels really good to you. Maybe rock the hips. You can keep crawling the feet around till you find the spot that works best for you. Good. With time, the wall will become your best friend too. Okay, let's roll to the right. And we'll use our torso to push us up right into child's pose. Nice work, everyone. If you want to keep your mat near the wall, that's fine, because maybe we'll play with it in the standing asana. Right into child's pose, stretch the fingertips forward. Walk the hands to the right. Stay as long as you like. or ease the hands to the left. Feel the shoulders opening up. Audible exhale, guys. Let it go. Good. Working our way up to the Marsha, cat, cow. This one not giving birth. Just feeling, I'm sorry. Just feeling around with the spine and pelvis. They've got to shut up. Circling. Maybe laughing yoga is healthy. Circling the pelvis. Breathe it up. And freestyle circling the other way. Feel what you're doing. Nice. If you're loving cat-cow, I want you to stay with that or extend the right leg and the left arm if you can, or just the right leg, little lifts. Feel that beautiful connection between the right leg and the left. Nice. You can stay here or left elbow to right knee, just a choice, or just hold that stretch or cat-cow. So many choices. Breathe it out. Nice. You can stay here or reach back with the left hand for the right foot and kick up. That should feel great. If you can't reach that foot, don't worry, that's advanced. Just lift up the right leg and release. Good. Left leg up or stay with cat-cow and right fingertips forward. So the gaze should just be straight down. Relax the neck, right elbow, left knee, or just hold that beautiful stretch. Everybody breathing. Nice. And hold the stretch again. Opposite hand, opposite leg, or kick up that left foot into the right hand. And let's slowly lower all legs and hands and shift into downward dog. So we'll tread the heels, shake out the head. Breathe it out. Nice. So I'm going to invite you to something different, more advanced. If you don't want to do it, I don't want you to try because I know we don't even have our mat in the right angle. But one option, treading the heels, we're going to lift the right leg level too. If you're not up for that, just stay in cat-cow or downward dog. If you have a wall, play with bringing the right leg up the wall and bend the left knee. So this is downward dog basically, but we're just bringing the right toes up. This is just a stretch for a couple of breaths. Bending the left knee, not locking the left knee. You really bend that left knee deeply. Right leg up the wall. Play around with it. Or just in the sky. And now we'll sweep the right foot through. Low lunge, crescent lunge. Good. Okay, so if you're on the wall, stay as long as you like. And go ahead and drop that left knee. We'll shift right and left. Again, you can use blocks here. This should feel phenomenal. Leaning forward or back. And slow and controlled, we'll curl the left toes under and slowly work our way up for crescent lunge. Now, if you're next to the wall, I'm going to encourage you to maybe touch it if you want for a little support, just to see if it helps you line up your body. Maybe use it if you don't have a wall, don't worry, but just don't hesitate to use it for a breath or two. Good. And we'll bring the hands overhead, push back through that left heel. Good. We're getting very familiar with these asanas. Good. We can bend and lengthen if that's okay on your right knee. You can use weights in your practice here. If you use weights. And let's come up. Interlace the fingers overhead. This time we're going to lean to the right and right hand over to the left thigh for our twist over the right shoulder. And we're lifting this left arm straight up. Actually, pull it more to the left even. Push back through that left heel. Good, and come forward for warrior three. So slow and controlled. Use your core. Lift that left leg up. Now look, you have your wall. Go use it, play with it, bend and lengthen, try to keep the spine straight. Even if you're up a couple inches off the mat, that's okay too. Or you can interlace the hands behind the back. Don't lock that right knee. Soften the right knee. Slow and controlled, you're going to step your left foot all the way back and open up for warrior two. Nice. I can tell you guys are getting strong. I see it. Crawl the feet further apart. Good. Reach through the fingertips and let's roll the shoulders. And roll the other way. Try to sink deeper into the leg, hips, left toes turned in. Let's reverse. Open the mouth. And let's float into side angle. Just take your time, push with that right arm. Shine the chest. And reverse. And let's straighten that right leg. Good, full Trikonasana. Come on over. Come up an inch or two, soft right knee. Sink it back down, just an inch or two, not so much. Up an inch or two and resink. Okay, we have our wall nearby, right? Some of us, if you want to go into Ardha Chandrasana half moon, this would be your chance to use your wall. You don't have to. Another option is if you have a block, or nothing is one option, just freestyle. But if you're new to this and it's hard, definitely use a block. So you shine the whole torso towards the side wall. Bend the supporting leg, that right leg, and lengthen. And slow and controlled. Bend your right knee. Open it up for goddess. Good, let's inhale up. Exhale, sink. Good morning. Almost afternoon. We only got a quarter of the class left. You guys are doing great. Feel what you're doing. Connect with your goddess. If you can, let's come up to the balls of the feet. Tippy toes, sink deeper in the pelvis. That's it, straighter spine. And release the heels. Let's inhale up. Turn the toes in, arch back. Now you have your wall here. You can use the wall in this back arch. If you have soft knees, use your wall for support a little. Open the mouth. Stay as long as you like, or toes turned in, hinging forward. Shake out the head. That's it, bending and lengthening. Toes turn slightly and really warming up the pelvis and spine, freestyle. And if some of you have a practice of an inversion, remember here you are near the wall. You can have the one leg up the wall, just maybe a lift and lower, maybe the L shape. Maybe handstand. If you have practice of handstand, you can go maybe turn the other way also, up the wall. Or just stay forward in the forward bend. Let's bring if you're in the forward bend, the right hand to the left ankle, left arm up. And let's switch sides. Right hand up. Feel the twist. Breathe it out, everyone. Good. And let's bring both hands all the way to the top of the mat. Step both feet back. Nice. Right into plank or cat-cow. If you're in plank, let's rock it forward and back. And let's all bend the knees for Chaturanga. So level 2, you can keep the legs straight though. If you want, hover above the mat. Inhale, exhale up. Shalavasana, lifting the arms and legs. Close your eyes. Come back inside, come back inside. Interlace the hands behind the back. Open the mouth, relax the neck. A little higher. And right ear to the mat. Feel your heartbeat. Staying here or back to Shalavasana or bow pose. If you want to bend the knees, kick the hands up into the feet. Feel what you're doing. Feel the back side of the body. This is such an important stretch, helping that external rotation. And release. Left ear to the mat. We can windshield wiper the legs. Nice, legs down the mat, hands under the shoulders. Inhale. Baby cobra, come up. Nice, and gently upward facing dog, twisting right and left. If you're listening to the playlist, we have our Hawaii Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Good, push it back. Child's pose, stretch it back. You can do child's pose push-ups if you want more. Nice, when you're ready, let's all meet in downward dog. Tread out the heels. Shake out the head. Nice. This time we're going to lift the left leg. If you want to bring that left leg up the wall, go for it. And we'll bend that supporting right leg. Just an option. So your hands can be way out in front like downward dog. It's kind of fun to use the wall. If you don't have the wall, don't worry about it. Just lifting that left leg, level 2. Level 1, keeping both legs on the mat. And slow and controlled. Let's all step the left foot through. Low lunge. Beautiful. If you're up the wall, stay as long as you want. I love playing with that wall. We can lean right or left here. You can use your blocks under your hands. Nice. And we'll step the right foot halfway forward for pyramid. Again, twisting right or left. You can use the wall even. Like if that's hard for you to be bent over, that's why I'm always saying use a chair, bring a table, bigger blocks, use support. I love you even here using the wall. So we'll come up slow and controlled for Crescent Lunge. We'll stretch the hands overhead. And again, if you want to take one hand on a wall, just to really help yourself sink deeper and balance, and then release, that's great. Pushing back through the right heel. Now we can stay here or gently dropping and opening. And again, if you have weights, maybe pick up some weights. Whatever arm variation you like. Last two. Beautiful, you guys, hang in there. We only have 9 minutes left. And let's stretch the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, bend the left knee, lean to the left. With the torso only, push back through the right heel. And left hand to right thigh, gaze over your left shoulder. So even here, if you want to hold the wall for a little different kind of support, that's okay. And come back to the asana. Push back through that right heel. And come to center slowly, warrior three. Remember, again, we can use the wall if you want, or interlace the hands behind the back. Bend that supporting leg and lengthen. And slow and controlled, step the right foot back, open up, warrior two, left knee bent, right toes turned in. Let's reverse. Good, back to warrior two. Good, let's roll the shoulders. Full circles, sink it deeper. Roll the both shoulders the other way. And reverse again. Keep that left knee bent. Float into side angle. Left knee stays bent. Seal the outer edge of the right foot. Chine the chest. Good. And reverse. Use your core here. Use the legs for support. Now we straighten the left leg. And Trikonasana. Up and over. Shine that right shoulder back. Left shoulder forward. Full Trikonasana. Good, you can come up an inch or two or sink. Come up an inch or two and resink. Nice, if you want to just stay here with Trikonasana or step the right foot in for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, use the wall. I'd say lean against the wall, or you can go freestyle. Slow and controlled, step the right foot back. Goddess, one more time. Let's reach the rib cage right and left, toes turned out. Maybe circle the rib cage. Circle the other way. Good. And let's inhale up. Deep breath, arch back, open the mouth. And hinge it forward. Shake out that head. You can turn those toes in, interlace the hands behind the back. Nice. And let's heel toe, feet a little closer, Lavasana, squat. I had to throw a little Bob Marley in the playlist today. Shifting right and left. Nice. And let's go ahead and drop it down. How about a straddle, everybody? If you prefer to lay on your back and do a straddle against a wall, that's okay too. Or sitting straddle with something under your sits bone. Let's inhale up. Knees can bend. If this is hard, lean back against your wall, or you could be on the floor laying if you're using the legs at the wall. So we can use the wall many different ways, or hinge it forward, level 2, more advanced. Freestyle, guys, have fun here. Deep breathing. You can walk it right or left. Nice. And if you're ready, we'll bend the left knee and go into pigeon over on this left side. If you prefer to lay on your back, another trick for pigeon, if you're going to go to your back and you have the wall, is pull away a little bit from the wall and just bring the left foot over the right knee. That's another option. And let your right foot be in the wall. So many choices. Nice, you can stay down or hands under the shoulders. Close your eyes, twisting right or left. Nice. Slowly coming up, you can reach for that right foot if you like. Just arch back. Gently release, hands under the shoulders, step that left foot back. But just switch up, right knee forward. If you're on your back, cross your right foot over the left knee. Stay down or hands under the shoulders, twisting right or left, arching, or reaching for the left foot, level 2, mermaid if you like. And let's all lean left. And if you want to put the legs up the wall or just down the mat, whatever you like for Shavasana, fully surrendering. Placing both hands on your heart chakra. Let's inhale some positive, healing, loving energy. You can stay here or stretch your fingers above your head, stretch your legs. Eyes closed, rolling to your side. Let's make our way up to sitting, hands heart center. Let's bring the thumbs up to the third eye, cracking the thumbs. Inhale some light right through the center of the forehead. Lowering the hands, centering. Namaste. Thank you all for a wonderful Friday class. So beautiful to see you all. I'm going to unmute you. I'll see you Monday. We will be doing the last Friday of every month a restorative yoga. Okay, last Friday of every month. I'm open to feedback. You can email me if you don't want that, or if you do, or whatever. Any feedback. Yoga, Wendy.